Poor connection. There we go. Hello, guys. Let a few more people come in the chat. We got 2 people in here so far. I know four people. I know most of you guys are probably out and about with the family and everything, but a lot of people like me to talk economics, so just wanted to talk about a few things. No mukbang here, but as you guys can see, I have my 2017 edition of The Economist magazine. Those are the tarot cards. So I want to discuss some little bit of economics with you guys, since some of you guys find that interesting. You can see I have a few coins here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started a little bit. As some of you guys come in, I don't have a problem, going back and talking about it. But anyways, what I have here is, let's see. Can you guys see it? A 19, hold on. I think the light might be too bright. A 1921 Morgan dollar. Now, this one, if you look closely, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but if you look closely, I don't think you guys will be able to see it, but it has an S, which is an indication that it was made in San Francisco. Now, this coin is pretty desirable among collectors, investors. Reason being is, like I said, it's issued from San Francisco, 1921 Morgan dollar. Now, this is pure silver. It has a weight to it. I forget the weight. It's different than what the dollar is weighed on. It's like, I don't remember the exact weight, but it's measured in grains. And like I said, this is from 1921, silver coin. Maybe I should turn off that light. Hold on a second. Let's see if that's a little better. So anyways, also here, this one is a 1969 Kennedy half dollar. Now this is, I believe it's 40% silver. So this does have a higher value. Oh, by the way, this is worth more than $1. I mean, it's a Morgan dollar, but today it's, I want to say it probably goes for about, depending on condition. This one is not in very good condition. I came across it in a garage sale and I had to have it. This one's probably going for anywhere from about $20 to $25. Now this half dollar right here, 1969. This one, yeah, the face value is 50 cents. I wouldn't recommend using it for 50 cents because it's worth more than that. I want to say it's worth a little over $2.50. So, just because of the silver. Before this was issued before the 1971 gold standard, when Nixon took us off the gold standard, and this is before they took all the precious metals out of the coinage. I have a few others here. Now this one is a 1921 nickel. which is worth more than a nickel, by the way. I wouldn't recommend using it for 5 cents. I don't know the exact amount what this is worth, but I do know it's worth more than a 5 cents. So I'm gonna have to look into that. 1921 Indian head. It's got the Indian head, and then it's got the bison or the buffalo. Yeah, this is just the table I used to film on. So, and I'm not selling these. This is just, I'm not strapped for cash or anything. These are small things out of my portfolio that I have. So, this one also is a 1964 dime. Now this is 90% silver dime. As you can see, the edges, camera's not picking it up very well. But if you look at most of the coins nowadays, actually all the coins that are issued after 1964, have the copper lining on it. This one doesn't. Now this dime, I believe, is worth about $2.10 just by the silver content in it. So any coin, dimes, quarters, stuff like that, that was issued pre-1964 has 90% silver in it. It's called junk silver. So every time I get change or whatever, I always check to see if I have any coins that may be pre-1964. This one I came across and I took it out. So anyways, and then I have my Economist magazine right here. I haven't really got into it too much, but I do get these Economist magazines. It has the tarot cards on it, which I'm not sure the understanding of most of them. Yes, go check your coins. Like I said, anything pre-1964 is going to have silver content in it. It's called junk silver. So it's worth more than what it is. Like a quarter, these are just things off the top of my head. I mean, it changes based on silver price, but I want to say a quarter is worth about $2.70. And then that's pre-1964. And then dimes are worth like depending on the condition. Dimes Ryan, you're gonna trip. Are worth about $2 or so, maybe $1.70, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I came across this Morgan dollar in a garage sale, so I had to have it.
What's this?
And this one's 1921, so it's almost 100 years old. That's a half dollar, dude.
Is it like almost the size of that?
Yeah, and that was before because, like I said,
this is like the biggest one of the whole one.
yeah, like I said, they started to they pulled us off the They pulled us off, started taking silver out of coinage in 1964. 1971 came in. Nixon took us off the gold standard, which means the dollar was pegged to gold. Now at that time, like I said in some of my previous videos, most of our dollars that are issued are out of the country. So at that time, a lot of countries, a lot of the dollars were being returned to us at an alarming rate, and we didn't have the gold in Fort Knox to back it. So what we had to do, so that we wouldn't default on everything, is Nixon took us off the gold. Mama, I'm on live stream, Mama. Nixon took us off the gold standard in 1971. And my opinion is Fort Knox does not have the gold, nearly as much the gold, if any gold. Well, I think it does have gold, but not nearly the amount that it says it does, because Fort Knox hasn't been audited since the 1950s. So nobody has gone in there to try. Aurora. Some people are trying to request that Fort Knox gets audited, and I think if we do that, then we're going to be in some trouble there, because there's nowhere near the amount of gold to back all the dollars that are in circulation. So I think Donald Trump is actually trying to pass something to where we can. Where we can audit Fort Knox.
Look at all of these.
Yeah, these aren't pre-1964. This is just my coffee money.
Yeah.
But
We already know all the names of these.
But you got to understand also, if Fort Knox does get audited, the dollar is going to plunge, and then precious metals are going to go through the roof.
What's this?
Right now, the dollar is not backed
What are
by.
these?
Oh, Ryan, I am talking, dude.
Yeah.
Right now, the dollar is backed by. If I was to say it's backed by anything, it's pegged to oil. So that's what it's pegged to right now. I mean, that's why wars start. In the Middle East over pipelines and all this stuff.
Dad, I would
Yes.
say this is.
I mean, elevated in time. Yeah, this one is going to be economics. So.
Dad, I would say like these three would go on that side, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not.
See, gold and silver have always been
And
referred to as money for 5,000 years. They have 5,000-year history of being known as money.
And all these.
So, and you gotta. One thing that the dollar has, a lot of people think, oh, it's a dollar, nothing can ever happen in the United States. Look at it this way: the dollar is. Picture the dollar compared to all the other currencies. The dollar is the best looking house in a bad neighborhood. So it's not good. It's not strong by any. I mean, it's stronger compared to most currencies out there. She's at work, but picture it as just being the best house in the worst in a bad neighborhood. So, and also, something that the dollar has in common with any currency or any currency that's ever been made, they all have a 0% success rate. They all fail at one time. Any currency, look it up. Any currency, euro, dollar, any currencies before then, whatever, are all destined to fail. They have all failed up until now.
Yeah, all these are like different kind of like pennies and quarters and gold.
And usually currencies last about 30 to 40 years before they fail. Now people would say, oh, well, wait a minute, the dollar's been around longer. Yeah, it has. 1913 is when the Federal Reserve first came into effect. But during the time, the dollar has gone through a lot of changes. After World War II, the dollar went through a change. It became known as the world reserve currency. 1964 came around. 20 years later,
This is like the
I'm sorry.
smallest penny in the whole world.
Yeah, dude. 20, 25 years later, they took the silver out of the coinage. So there's no more silver in any coins. Also, 1971 came around. Nixon took us completely off the gold standard. Now, since 1971, the dollar has been completely separated from gold. So if anything's backing it, it is the oil. But oil is very volatile. I mean, that's why you see oil going up and down, up and down. But a lot of people say, well, oil or gas goes up in the summer. Not just because it's summer. It's just the way it trades. Right now, at an all-time high, I want to say a barrel of oil sold for $150 back when you saw really high gas prices. Now, oil, I think, is selling for around $50 a barrel right now. It's undervalued. It should be probably selling between anywhere from $70 to $100 a barrel. And one of the things that they've said, these economists and Alan Greenspan and all the formal chairmen of the Federal Reserves in the past have stated that one thing that would completely collapse the economy would be if oil went above $125 a barrel. That would just be simply unsustainable for us, and there would be a whole thing that would just wouldn't be too good. The dollar
Yeah,
would
look
plunge.
at-
What?
The eagle.
Cool, dude. So right now, there's a lot of things going on in the economy.
There's
in the 08, right? In the 08 time, that was the housing bubble that burst. Because houses were severely overvalued at that time. Banks were taking gambles on subprime lenders, and they were taking out adjustable mortgages, which I would highly I wouldn't recommend that. because once the adjustable mortgage changes, you know, you could be saying, say you're paying, you know, $1,100 a month. Now that the interest rate and everything and whatever changes, you know, your mortgage could change, you know, just 1%, and that could mean a difference of like $400 a month. So, you know, people were just losing their houses. So that bubble burst. We ended up bailing out the banks by printing more money, which is called quantitative easing. I think the banks asked for about $1 trillion in bailout money. I think they got 750 billion. So, in my opinion, we should have just let the banks collapse at that time. Then we would have been able to restart, and things would probably be going better. We have never been into a recovery. People need to understand that. The recovery, we have never gotten out of the recession. So now, you know, fast forward back to all the way to 2017. Now the houses are overinflated again. We're at the tail end of a seller's market. The houses are already starting to the housing bubble's already starting to burst. In Canada, it's bursting right now. We have a bond bubble, which is bad. People are going to start asking. People are going to start returning the dollars back to us, and we're not going to be able to cover it unless we print more money, which is going to devalue our currency even more. We have an auto bubble. I mean, I think the auto bubble in itself. There's about a little over like 1.2 trillion in auto defaults due to subprime lending. They're called ninja loans, which means no income, no job approved. So, I mean, it's ridiculous. They're just giving loans out to anybody that goes over there. So if you have money right now, because a lot of people are defaulting and everything, and all the leases are going to start coming in all at once, you know, the people's leases are going to be up. Those cars are going to be dirt cheap. So if you're looking to buy a car and your credit's good, or you have some money to put down, decent down payment, or even pay out cash, wait a few months for it. You will not be disappointed. Car prices are going to be, there's going to be fire sales. I mean, it's going to be ridiculous. Hey, Three Crazy Musketeers, I'm doing good. So I wouldn't recommend buying gold. I mean, gold, yeah, you're going to be happy. Definitely. But silver is severely undervalued. You have silver always outperforms gold on a percentage basis. Always, every single time. Right now, the silver to gold ratio, for 1 ounce of gold, you can buy about 73 ounces of silver. That's not sustainable. It's severely manipulated due to ETFs. It's that the bankers or the club or the cartel, what I like to call them, trade. So they do that to manipulate the price, because silver and gold and Bitcoin are actually they are bad for banks.
And that is a bomb right there.
But they say over time, well, let me tell you this. Silver and gold, the ratio that it comes out of the ground, I think is like 10 to 1 or 11 to 1. So already with using simple fundamentals of economics, gold and silver should be at a 10 to 1, 11 to 1 ratio. Throughout history, it's averaged about 15 to 1. So there's more room for gains, percentage-wise, to make in silver than there would be gold. Now, I'm not saying gold is a bad investment. It is not. But I'm just saying that you have the potential to make more money with silver than you would gold. But yeah, like I was saying, also one of the big bubbles that are out there are student loans. That has actually surpassed the auto industry bubble. Aurora. That has actually surpassed the auto industry bubble. I think it's like nearing $1.5 trillion. People just can't pay their student loans anymore. It's just ridiculous. Education is just so so expensive. I mean, and you you end up going to college, getting this degree, and you can't get a job anywhere. So you have a $80,000, $100,000 student loan debt to pay back that you're not going to get out of, even if you file for bankruptcy. And you can't even get a job. You have to go work part-time somewhere, or you have a degree and you're going to work with factory work. And Gladys, what is she doing?
Her head is stuck.
Okay, hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
Lula, stop!
Is the duck out? Where is she? Get out of there, Aurora. Okay, don't. I'm trying to do on a live stream, guys. So let me do a live stream. All right, I'm back. So a lot of these millennials that are coming out of college, my generation, are unable to get a house. They have to end up living with their parents because they have such a huge pile of student loan debt that it doesn't permit them to go and buy a house. So my recommendation, unless you have a grant or you have your parents that can pay for your education, then I would recommend doing it. If not, I mean, there's always trades out there. But it's sad that it's gotten to be like that. The education is just too expensive for people. Anyways, you guys have any questions about anything? Hey, Joe. Where you going with that gun in your hand? Is copper popular? Copper is what you call a base metal. It's not a precious metal. It is worth something. It's not measured in ounces. It's measured in pounds. If you invest in copper, it is a hedge of some sort against currency. But to give you an idea, I don't really follow copper too much. I want to say copper's worth about $4 a pound or something. I don't know exactly. But silver is a byproduct of copper mines and nickel mines and stuff. There's no mines that just mine silver. Actually, 70% of silver that's mined comes from copper mines. So, how is your mother-in-law doing today? Have not seen her go live. I'm not sure, actually. I'll have to find out.
Daddy,
Hello, Sasha. What?
what would you say? What is this right here? No. All of these three?
Coins. But
1, 2, 3, 4. And what's these for?
see, at the highest,
Coins.
yeah, at the highest part,
Coins.
back in 2011 when precious metals were booming, gold was selling for about $1,900 an ounce. Silver was selling just under $50 an ounce. So right now, today, silver is about $1,750 an ounce. I think gold's about $1,250 or so an ounce. So they're already undervalued as is, even at that price at $2,000 and $50. So this is a no-brainer. No, she's at work. Hey, Anna. So, do you guys have any questions? I could see if I can. I'm not a financial advisor by any means. I'm just, sharing my opinion. If you guys have any questions, I would answer it to what I would do. I wouldn't give you any advice that I wouldn't do myself. And I seem to be doing fine. Do the quarters from 1965 under have more silver in them? 1964 are the coins you want to look at. They have between 40 and 90% silver. As a matter of fact, I can tell you how to get free silver. What you do is you go to the bank, $20 bill or whatever, $100 bill. Banks don't like this, so sometimes they'll hassle you or not do it right away. But you go and then you ask, can I get a roll of quarters or a couple of rolls of quarters or a roll of $50? They'll give it to you. I mean, you're paying face value for them. And sometimes, if you're lucky, you'll have a few coins in there that are pre-1964 for the $50, 1969. And you didn't pay anything for that, anything extra for that silver. So that's what I do sometimes. I have so much change. I'm going. Yes, go check it. It is. I'm not gonna lie. It's not that common because most investors already pull that money out of circulation because it's called junk silver, and they collect it. Some banks already have a lot of them, but if you do happen to do it, you do find your. Hey, you do find some pre-1964 coins in there. Definitely keep them and let me know. Write me and. Write me and I'll answer the question. And I like talking, talking about that stuff with people. So don't be shy. If you have any questions, just ask me and if I can answer it, I will. Okay, I heard that somewhere. Oh, I heard that somewhere. So it's 1964. Yes, 1964. Because that's when they took the silver out of coinage. So, but 1969 for $50. Like right here, this dime. I have a dime. Also, the way to tell is you look at the edges. I don't know if my camera can pick it up, but you can look at these edges. You can even look yourself in one of the quarters that you may have in your wallet or pocket. But they have a copper lining in them. So that already has the silver taken out. This one is a 19... Sorry guys, my eyesight's bad. Oh, 1964 dime. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's all silver on the lining. Any other questions? Yeah, 1964 is the cutoff date. So 1964 does still, 1964 and before. Hello. Let me see. It's so refreshing to chat with someone as full of nuts. Thank you. But if do you guys have any other questions about anything? I could try and answer it. Like I said, I'm not not an economist. I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that. Yeah, I do need glasses. My eyesight's going out, especially when I drive at night. It's hard for me to see sometimes. How was the eyebrows thing? Yeah, it was painful. I usually get them done about every 3 weeks. Shh. You have buffalo nickels? Yeah, actually I have a buffalo nickel right here. This one is a 1928 buffalo nickel.
Oh, look down there. There's glass. I see a shark. I see oh, the water!
Any other questions, guys? She's probably going to go live when she gets home. Probably like around 8 or 9 tonight if she does. I'm not sure if she's planning on it. What's for dinner? I'm not sure yet. I don't know what she's going to be cooking. Maybe hamburgers?
Yeah, I heard. You know, one time we took Jaws and the shark broke the glass.
I got some 1925 buffalo nickel. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, those are definitely worth more than 5 cents. I'll tell you that right now. I don't know the exact price on them. You could Google it, but I would hold on to them.
No. You look at me.
Is it smart to buy those bags of pennies and nickels?
I
don't know the exact date for the pennies, but I know. I don't know what cutoff it was, but whatever that year is, I know that the pennies are worth double or triple. So they're worth about 2 to 3 cents each. I don't buy those. I don't buy the bags. If you're going to buy bags of anything, it's called junk silver. Buy the dimes and the quarters. You could buy those. Like I said, or you could buy an ounce of silver. Shh. Buy an ounce silver rounds or anything like that. Silver eagles. They sell for about $20. Yeah, each. This one I got at a garage sale a couple years ago. The Morgan dollar, 1921, from San Francisco. I think I paid about $20 for it. Had to have it. Oops. See, gold and silver are a crisis hedge. They're a hedge against the dollar. They're deflationary assets. How much is that worth? What, this? Today, I don't know the exact amount, but I would probably say anywhere from about $20 to $25, just because silver has kind of gone down in price. It's very volatile. So the silver market is very volatile, which means it has aggressive moves up and down. Does Mukbang Mama collect coins too? No, she doesn't. Oh, you've never seen these? Yeah. You can find them in coin shops and stuff. They're called a Morgan dollar. This one's 1921. Any other questions, guys? Hold on. What about bills? I don't collect what?
That told Glass to pick up the house or she'll get it.
Where pick up?
Told her that.
Oh, glass what?
Told her that if she picked up the house, told her that she would get $1.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, let me see. Hold on.
They go to Glass that.
Hold on, dude. Oh, bills. I don't really collect. I have a few $2 bills. I don't know what they're worth. They're probably worth a little bit more than $2. I wouldn't know the exact amount. But I collect more like coins. Not really bills, currency. How much was the pizza? It was just pieces, so it came to like $12 or something. Well, guys, I got to see what those kids are doing down there. So, anyways, I just wanted to have a short live stream with you guys, just a little bit more about economics. So, I might post another video tonight, just depending on if I have time or not.
Well, let's have baby duck.
Yes.
And you know that all these money, you better buy them.
Okay, guys, well, it was nice talking to you guys. If you guys have any questions, just let me know.
And all you Vicarious eaters?
Yeah, all you Vicarious eaters out there, stay hungry. And if you have any
be
questions,
humbled.
If you have any questions related to economics, just go ahead and ask, and I'll try and answer it if I can.
And be humbled.
All right, take care, guys.
And be humbled.